Back again. Today we're going to, I got a little EZ Up here where I do most of my work. It's got my little, lawn maintenance, all kinds of work here. It gets hot here. I mean, real hot. But I still got work to do, so Lowe's had this 3/8 inch, it's flexible tubing, Mister's kit. I think it's 10 feet, expandable 125 feet. It's got the nozzles, hose adapter. I bought a little, $11, that little wand, which is kind of portable. You can take it with you with a hose. Set it up where you're working. That's nice there, but a lot of times I'm in this little, under this canopy out of the sun. So we're going to set up a 10-foot, just enough where the wind usually blowing from in front of me. It'll blow that mist on me. $33, $34 at Lowe's. Of course, you need the scissors to get into the darn pack, that bubble pack. Harder than heck to get into. Okay, it says to set aside 124-inch tube and then insert a slip lock T-fitting, which is this part right here. Push and twist. Gotta go past the O-ring for the watertight. And then give it a gentle pull, make sure it's there. Continue doing this till the line's completed. Feel it seat. Let's just make sure, I guess. It says when you get done, your line should begin and end with a slip tee, which we have. Okay, now take the, what do they call this? The brass end plug. And it's, excuse me, it says insert it till only the tip is exposed, which I guess is right there. You can feel its seat when it hits the O-ring or whatever it's hitting. It doesn't show how far down, but we're going to go with that for now. If it leaks, we'll do something later with it. Now we want you to take the 24 inches you set aside. It's here. Insert the brass hose adapter. Okay, the next step was put what they call the brass hose adapter. Put your hose you set aside, your short hose set aside, squeeze that on there. Then you put it into the last T-fitting. Then you screw in your drain valve. Drain valve's got to be in the front. You know, the upstream where it's coming, feed's coming from, because this will bleed off your water. Here's a little bleed off when it's turned off, but also help reduce calcium. I got a lot of hard water here, so calcium will plug the ports. The little, my friend's got one, and he said they will eventually plug the ports. There's your little port right there. It's a little tiny thing. Oh, don't forget this, the little O-ring that goes in. Oh, they already got one. Pull an extra one. And then hook up your, take the long line and hook that up to the line you had already assembled. You know, hook that into here, so your whole thing, your whole line is complete now. There's my pre-assembled line all the way down to the end, or the what do they call that? The brass end plug. Now it's just to flush it. See, we don't have the ports in, the misters in yet. They're out. We're going to flush it in case you get any grit, sand, whatever, from the factory, or just, I'm going to get a hose now. I don't want to do it here because it's going to get all over. And time for a strawberry break too. Yeah. Soulfuls has Buey's Farm right down the road. These things are so good. Take you a strawberry break. Okay, we got it all flushed out. Time to put the mist nozzles in it. Make sure you don't get any dirt in there. Screw them down to where they're, I guess, finger tight, it doesn't say. Getting ready to do a pressure test here, so yeah, I'm just going finger tight. I mean, not loose, but that O-ring should seat right there. There's an O-ring on the bottom. Got those all in. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all in. Now it's time to pressurize the system. I'm going to go ahead and hang it on the EZ Up. Test it there. They give you a pretty good tea. It's got a filter in it. I don't know if you can see it, which is a good idea. Kind of like on drip irrigation. You don't want that crud coming down line. So I've already got a tea on my hose bib. It's a metal one. It's got good throughput. This looks like it's got, it doesn't have the smaller holes. It's got the big hole. Some of these teas you buy, mine's metal, but some of the metal one I had before, the brass, that hole constricts down, which, you know, that's going to hurt your flow. You want to have, I don't know if you can see it, a big hole all the way through. Don't want any constriction. We'll hook that up now and I'll let you see. Actually, you can see I've already started. Kind of hanging it. We'll test it up there. Well, there they are. There's my mister. You can see it does a, it's only 10 foot. It only does one side of the EZ Up. I thought it'd do a little more. I forgot my EZ Up's 12, I think, or 10. Looks like it's 12. Not sure. Anyway, I got the wind that comes from that side, so it's a nice little, you could almost say a cooling station. I might add an extension in and do this other side here, because that's where the wind usually comes from the west, southwest. And it's nice. You can sit in here and get cool out of the shade, or out of the sun, in the shade. Amazon.com's got them, I'm pretty sure. You know, if you don't have a Lowe's or Home Depot or hardware store near you, just online. They'll be there in a couple days. And so far I like it. I just tie wrapped them up there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll zoom in on a nozzle here. Yeah, there we go. Kind of, maybe. I just tie wrapped them. Kind of pointed them down. They make a rigid one with, I think it's, they make a cheaper kit. I think it's a 1/4-inch tube. I think it was $15. I think it was 6 foot. Those nozzles, those Mr. nozzles are expensive. They're like $12 for 5-pack. So you see people use a PVC 1/2 inch. If you want a rigid setup, this is flexible. I like it so far. This is just temporary up here in front of the house while I work, landscape, but it's gonna go in back, be permanent. I'll probably put some around my I'm going to put up a shed, put some over there where I work by the shed. And that's it for do-it-yourself misting cooling station. Gazebos are 120 for a decent one. I think this one was 150. Walmart.